Hey, what's up, you guys? I wanted to remake this video because I left some important details out from the last video that I made. So here it goes. I hope this helps you guys out. So the first thing you want to do is create an account, an ATI account. I originally created mine when I did the tease/tape test. So I just went from there and added the product code for the cohort, which cascaded the lesson. But anyways, I digress. So once you create an account, an ATI account, then you want to go to the home page, which yours is going to look different. Mine is showing the current modules that I'm doing and the work that I've already completed. So yeah, so you create an account, then you go to the My ATI tab. And you should get the Add Product green tab here. This should look blank. It's under the Learn tab. Click on that, add the product, the cohort number that you've been given by your instructor. And once you do that, then all the modules will cascade. Not all of these are required at this time. In the future, they probably will be, but right now you just want to focus on this last one here, which is the skills modules 2.0. And then you just click on the modules 30, and that'll give you the sub modules that you want to go through. And here's the ones that I've already done. Like, I believe each time you do a module, it just automatically reverts to the top. If not, then you have to scroll through all these. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way you can search for the module that you need. But all the modules that we need to do for this week are in here, you guys. So you just got to find it. Like, here's wound care. That's one that's due this week. And then the surgical asepsis. Here's that. What you want to do first is you want to click on, it's going to show, mine's showing continue lesson because I've already clicked on it, but it'll show begin lesson. So you click on the begin lesson. That'll take you through all the required reading, all the videos that you need to watch. And you just go through that and click on all the videos. Like, I'll just go through this one real quick, the surgical asepsis. And I just started from right here. Clicked watch now to watch the introduction.
Welcome to ATI Skills Module for Surgical Asepsis.
Yeah, so you go through that whole thing. Maybe you want to read all this. Here's the terminology. Maybe you just want to briefly browse through that a little bit. And click on the play button to hear the pronunciation.
Antibody.
Yeah. And go through that. Go through the accepted practice. Read all this if you want. You can do it for all of them. There's no videos in this section. But here's where you reach the videos, the step-by-step viewing. Yeah, see, these are all videos that you have to watch. Yeah, see, they're all videos. So go through them, watch them from beginning to end. The evidence-based research is good to read, but there's no videos in there, I don't think. But yeah, just go through and make sure there's no video presentations. If you find anything you want to watch, basically I just went through each one and watched anything that had a video in it. Do all the challenges. These are really cool.
Here's your challenge. Your patient has a new tracheotomy. He has a respiratory rate of 22 breaths per minute. He is restless and
yeah, so basically it gives you the scenarios the assessment, click continue to do the practice question, which should be very similar to what's on the Nclex. From what I'm reading about ATI, the ATI questions are exactly structured to what's on the Nclex. So it's good to go through all your questions and answer them. Frequently asked questions, there's a lot of helpful information in there. Documentation, here's another video, click on that to play it.
It is important to be specific when documenting information about a procedure.
From beginning to end, that way you get credit for watching the videos. Here's the time that you spend through each module that's going to record and be on your transcript when you're done. If you want to get out of here, you just close out. And yeah, it'll bring you back to the required modules. Basically, you just want to do the same thing for each. And take the pre-test, which is very similar to what's on the post-test. It's a little helpful tip for you guys. So take your time. I suggest you guys take your time on the pre-tests and the post-test. But yeah, take your time and try to master that pre-test, because that's going to determine your success on the post-test. And I think you have like 8 hours to do each, if I'm not mistaken. And you can pause the time too, but if you pause for like too long, or you're not moving your mouse at all, then it's going to go ahead and it's going to time out, I think, within 2 minutes. So you want to be aware of that. If it times out, then you may lose your work. So this results button, I wouldn't worry about too much unless you want your transcript for that specific module, which I would wait until you get all the work done before you do the transcript to send to your teacher. And how you do that, you just go up to after you're done doing all these modules, all the tests, all the reading, you just go to my results, and then it's going to give you you download the report, and then it's going to give you a printout of everything that you've done, all the time that you spent. You can even print a certificate for the post test. It'll give you the actual sections that you missed. Like if you click on post test, actually let's do the pre-test, but the post test is similar. So I failed the pre-test for this and didn't take my time. It was my first one, so you get better as you go along. But yeah, here's everything that I missed. It shows you exactly what you need to study, which is so cool. Define surgical asepsis and its applications, perform hand hygiene, set up a sterile field, apply sterile gloves using open and closed gloving techniques. And then you just go back to the surgical asepsis module, study that before you take the pre-test, the post-test. So yeah, that's it. And after you're done, just download your transcript, send that to your teacher for credit. Again, you just do the surgical asepsis and the wound care for this week's module that's due on January 8th, from what I gathered from the instructions. Again, just a disclaimer, you guys want to confirm with your instructor exactly what you should be doing. This is my interpretation of what we need to be doing from the instructions that I've read, to get the desired result. So again, just want to make sure, don't go off my advice solely. If you don't feel like I'm giving you the right advice, always confirm that with your instructor. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, send me an email, or whatever, get a hold of me on YouTube. I'll be uploading this to YouTube because I have a hard time uploading it to our cohort platform. But yeah, hope this helps. Have a happy new year.